We will now look at DOTD TR201, weight per cubic foot, yield, and air content of concrete. This method covers the procedure for determining the weight per cubic foot of freshly mixed concrete. From the unit weight, you can calculate the yield or volume of a batch of concrete. By knowing the individual components that go into the concrete, the cement factor and gravimetric air content can be calculated. The air content that can be calculated by this method is for general information only and should not be used for quality control or quality acceptance.
Now, before we can measure unit weight of our concrete, we need to make sure we have all the equipment necessary to run the test. We have our unit weight bucket here, 0.5 cubic foot in size. We have our strike-off plate here. This one's made out of glass. We have our standard concrete scoop, our 5/8 inch diameter tamping rod, a rubber mallet to help consolidate the concrete, a source of fresh water to help dampen all the surfaces, and our field scale here. This is a portable digital field scale. Now that we've verified that we have everything we need to run unit weight, what we want to do is get an empty weight on our portable scale of our empty bucket. So our empty bucket, 18.5 pounds. We have our empty weight of our bucket here. Now what we want to do is fill it in 3 equal layers and rod each layer 25 times. We're going to rod in a spiraling pattern starting on the outside and work our way towards the center. Make sure I dampen my tamping rod here. After each layer, I'm going to use my mallet to dislodge any localized voids. Now I overfilled my final layer to allow for some consolidation and some settlement as I rod it. Now with my glass plate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike off clean off my flange here. With my towels. Make sure there's no concrete stuck on my handle or around my base. Then what I'll do, on my scale, I'll get my final weight. $89.5 pounds. Now what I'll do is I'll subtract that tare weight, that empty weight of my vessel, out of it, get my result, the weight of my concrete inside my vessel here, multiply that by 2, because remember we have a half a cubic foot measure here, and that'll give me my unit weight in pounds per cubic foot.